Party time. Party time. 5 p.m. party. Everybody likes a 5 p.m. party. Upon hearing their plans, Montmartre's owners graciously allowed them an exclusive run of the bistro until 7 p.m. So what, any customers that were inside, I guess we were just like, hit the bricks, buds. They then invited many of their friends and acquaintances to join them, amounting it to a more than modest celebration. Will it hopefully be voice acted? Okay guys, Ren's here. 10 out of 10 party. Best party ever. I'm easy to please. Hey, even Jack's gang's here. Cool. How is this many people gonna fit inside this small restaurant? 9 out of 10 because Ren's here? Okay. We didn't invite it. I mean, everybody we've met who's alive is here, apparently. Thomana's reign of terror and they were able to let go and truly enjoy the moment. Hey, Rishia's here too. Okay, I made the right choice. You guys are welcome. I'm guessing whoever helped you in that is who comes here, right? I don't regret anything. Okay, now it's 10 out of 10. Despite most attendees rarely or never crossing paths, they opened up to each other in record time. Even celebrities like Judith, Nina, and the Crown Prince fit right in with the evening of merriment and delicious food. I don't know what to make of that. Yeah, Maxim's here. Yeah, he's here. For better or worse. There were some who stepped over the line and ended up paying the price, but they only got what they deserved. There is no voice acting for this part. There's no dialogue for this part, so that makes it easy. You know, when things are going well in Trails, that's when everything goes horribly wrong, right? So I'm waiting for like something to blow up. That's always how it goes.
Sal ended up coming. This shit ended up being a crazier mess than I was counting on.
It is quite the mishmash of people. I never pictured Ren, the Gralsritter, and the Crown Prince to ever be in the same room. If you tried to tell someone who wasn't here about this guest list, they'd think you were making it up.
Especially so with unscrupulous celebrities like Risha Mao and Judith Lanster being here. Since we do owe them, however, I see no reason to drive them out.
I got no comment on either of them. Though Miss Vice President here might not be as up for letting some things slide.
You better be nice to them. We owe Rishia for a lot.
Just how far stuck in the past are you? If nothing else, dealing with the Twilight forced me to be a little more flexible with whom I work. And I certainly doubt you could have triumphed in Oracion without the help of people from all sides of the moral spectrum.
Yeah, and I was judged for it too. It was kind of rude. Everybody's like, how dare you trust Huey? And I'm like, they have Rishia. Trust me, I know what I'm doing. Nobody trusted me.
Sure doubt it.
Realizing that you can't always keep it clean is a sign that you have truly matured. I'd wondered if the two of you would ever grow up, but at last, I can breathe a sigh of relief.
Yeah, how dare I trust him? See, it's still continuing.
Don't let me in with him.
Oh, and there goes the voice acting. Well, we had a good run. Maybe you two haven't changed in the slightest. You're both exactly like you were in high school. I think that's a pretty big insult. That goes double for you then. You're still the same slave driver you've always been. Paid off though, from student council president to counseling the president. To be sure, you've never been shy about your lofty ambitions. What's the plan then? building a foothold in the CID, shooting through the police bureaucracy, then finally landing in politics? I won't deny it, skill and knowledge only have meaning when you use them, and I intend to use mine. Of course, there are plenty of roads I could take to get into politics besides that one. Here comes the boundless confidence, not like he ain't got good reason for it, but I bet your chief must have a hard time working out what to do with you. Well, she's a smart woman. I don't doubt she sees right through me. You found yourself a fine base of operations, haven't you? Almost a shame that the actual work you do from here is as shady as it comes. It really is a nice place. Even your landlords are sweethearts. I'm sure them being around has helped you achieve a balanced diet too, even if it probably still contains far too much sugar. Who are you, my mother? And if you think the work we're doing here is shady, maybe stop piling more on us. How are things with your dad, by the way? That's a casual thing to bring up. I've heard he's at least cooperating with questioning. What? Oh, okay, I guess she's fine with it. He is. I've started seeing glimpses of the man he once was. I did plan to stay in Arision until a guilty verdict on his charges was reached. But my mother sent me away, saying she was sure I had something more important to do. I see. Someone always was a strong woman, Simone was always a strong woman. It appears that she still is. Well, even if there's more to come, you must be feeling some relief that you finally settled matters with him? I do. Half the reason I wanted to become a bracer was to clear my doubts about Father. I hate how those doubts turned out to be justified, but even still, he'll always be family to me. And though it led me to being the one to charge him, I don't regret the path I chose. Now I can dedicate my days to mulling over what becoming a bracer really means to me. It's time for me to consider my personal goals, to find out how I can wield my sword for my sake. So I can finally see things for what they truly are for the first time. What a speech. It would have been cool if it was voiced. Maybe you should try aiming for that unofficial S rank then. You know you got the determination to work for it. I don't know about that, or why you know about that rank for that matter. But now that I have a clear head, I feel like even A rank is too high for me as I am. Though since the higher-ups rejected not only my resignation, but my request for a rank decrease, I'll just have to make my peace with it. You even asked for a demotion, huh? Damn, you really gotta learn to loosen up. No kidding, that's crazy. Hey, my dad did some messed up stuff. Can you demote me for it? Crazy. Oh yeah, you said your dad was half the reason you can't embrace her, right? What was the other half? What? Did something happen at school between me dropping out and graduation? You could say that, I suppose. There's absolutely nothing to do with you. Not in the slightest. Got it. What's her deal? Did I screw up or something? You do nothing but screw up with Elaine. Me and my big mouth. Stop whispering over me. Honestly, boys. You know, I heard how the two of you had a whale of a time at your own little gathering following the school's festival's after party. How disgraceful. Look, just because Renee brought his older girlfriend along doesn't mean we were looking to get into trouble. We just wanted to drink some stuff our square of a vice pres would have had our heads over. We didn't have a choice but to leave you out. Though we certainly saw some stunning clientele at that place my ex picked out, didn't we? Don't tell her that. I knew it. You supported me during the student council elections, but you were getting up to such debauchery behind the scenes. Then out of nowhere, you just leave that letter end. I'm sorry. Bringing that up again is hitting below the belt, isn't it? In whose playbook? Besides, I'm the one who's in the wrong here. No need to apologize. I'm glad he at least admitted.
If I'm allowed to stay on this subject, then please at least answer one question for me. Not why you left us behind. Why you wouldn't let us help you. I know we were at that age where we weren't quite adults, but we weren't children either. Maybe we couldn't have helped much even if we tried. But it's been 7 years, and all of us are grown now. And we're not the only ones who want to help you. All of your part-timers do too, along with so many others. Is there nothing we can do? Can you still not rely on us?
How do you say no to that? Like, hot damn.
Sorry.
Elaine.
I know what you're going to say. I'm sorry, Van. I overstepped my boundaries there.
Like I said, I'm the one who's in the wrong. So you know, you're right to be mad at me. And honestly, it makes me kind of happy that you are. Thanks.
You are so uncool.
Yeah, no arguments here.
It goes beyond uncool. It's almost painful to watch sometimes. You try your best to come across as apathetic about everything, but it's obvious as can be that you're faking it.
I agree. We bracers might get labeled something as embarrassing as allies of justice, but you're the one acting more like a kid's idea of cool. Someone who's so soft that he can't bear to turn his back on anyone in need.
Hit the nail on the head. You're softer than half the candy you eat, and aren't even aware of it.
That's wild.
You guys can stop dunking on me anytime now.
I don't know that they can.
Putting aside your uncool demeanor, then you could probably stand to be a little more like the adult you are in front of your employees.
Damn, fun's over already?
We didn't mean to butt in. We just wanted to tell you that it was about time for the party to break up.
That doesn't really track with how hard you were trying not to be noticed.
How long have you guys been there?
Pardon us. We arrived roughly around when you said thanks.
You are so hopeless. You can sniff out just about anything, but you couldn't catch a whiff of us right around the corner.
Elaine!
We're heading back to the branch now. What are you gonna do?
We won't stop you if you were planning a little one-on-one time with your friend there.
Damn, Fee.
Of course I'm not. I'll, come down and join you.
I'm planning to return to the office as well. Will you be accompanying me, Kincaid?
If I may, I will be right there.
Aw, there were so many cute girls here I felt like I was clicking with too.
You were not.
I can stay longer, right sir?
Are you out of your mind? You have reports to write.
I feel you, young man. I feel you so much it hurts.
Of course you do.
Honestly, I'm of the same mind. But it isn't right to deny the regulars of their bistro any longer.
Thanks for inviting me, Van! I had a lot of fun here, too.
I am so very honored that you extended an invitation to my humble self as well.
We didn't. Why did you even come?
My bad. I just wanted the hot dancer, but he ended up tagging along.
So it was your fault.
Uh-oh. She's still here. You're right, Rishia is taken by me. Hey, Ren's here! Why did she not get a line? I feel robbed. Why didn't they give Ren a line? I wanted to hear what she had to say. She probably had something very insightful to say. Yeah, she didn't. She didn't say anything. I'm sad. Okay, is now what's okay? She's still with us. We're good.
Believe it. You really went to Aramis then?
Oh, okay. Well, some voice acting. Though I dropped out.
That stage performance you did when you were a student was bonkers. Albert was almost starry-eyed when he was watching it. He started going on about how we had to do something at least as good.
I was not, and I did not.
Well, may it serve as inspiration while we start ironing out what we want to do for our own festival. Goodbye for now, Van. Thank you for inviting us.
She got a line, guys. I'm happy.
There were so many interesting folks. I had a blast chatting them up.
Glad to hear it. What about you? Had fun?
Well, the food was pretty stellar, and it was exciting to meet so many different kinds of people. Whatever. Thank you for inviting me, sir.
Aw, sir. Look at him being so sweet.
Sweet now, but will he go back to sour later?
You don't need to analyze me.
You good?
Oh, it's nothing.
The train arriving on platform 2 will be traveling through the Aubert district to...
There's our train.
We gotta go, Agnes.
Right. Don't worry. It really is nothing.
I expect it to be something.
It's been a challenging day, so I hope you got a lot of rest.
She's gonna go missing or something, isn't she? Same to you, night all. It's only 8 and I'm already feeling beat. It's just my imagination, right? We dealt with all of Almada's leftovers. My nose ain't picking up anything out of the ordinary either, but... I'm sure that's nothing. It's in Crimson Red, but it's fine.
More tonight.
Oh, voice acting's back.
Better to focus on clearing out the 4 SPGs I've got piled up over the next couple days. I should make the rounds and see what else I can wrap up. I'm sure there's something.
More side quests? I hope you guys weren't thinking we were done with side quests. We got more side quests. Because of course we do. Something I'd like to tell you. Please decode this and arrive at the truth. I shall be waiting. The hell's this? Dear Spriggan? Doesn't look suspicious, at least. That doesn't look suspicious? Okay. Alright, my interest is piqued. I guess this message here must be the code it was telling me to look into. Go to the stable on the river, upon which the injured iron steeds descend. Seems innocent enough. Don't know what they're after, but I'll play along for a bit and see what's up. So we do have a sub-event, but it's right before the key event, so we'll save that. I'm not going to be able to miss that. Probably. Oh, this quest? That's usually a good sign. Actually, you know what I should do?
Stepping inside?
Okay.
I feel good as new.
You never know when combat's gonna strike. Alright. Anyway. Now that that's done. Oh, wait, we can also go to a movie, can't we? Probably. Movie.
Taking off now.
Then quest. It's nothing bad? Oh, okay. Usually when somebody says, oh, this, it's not a good sign. That's playing right now. Wolf's Rec Room, Golden Blood's Director Cut. Have I ever seen that? I haven't. Okay. I'm not like keeping a list of what movies I haven't seen, but I'm trying to see one every time, so doing the best I can. Sinister pharmaceutical company seeks to shake the very foundation of the world with a deadly engineered virus. Tasked with stealing its design documents, Zoe and their part-timer Rick began sniffing for clues, which leads them to chief developer at the lab. Zoe attempts to get close to her target in the way that she, as an A-class spy, does best.
Stop it, please! I told you, I've already got a boyfriend.
Oh, I heard you loud and clear. I also recall you saying that he's buried neck deep in debt. Tell you what, I'll pay off his debt in full on one condition. Break up with him and be mine. If you still refuse, then I'm afraid I must ask you to resign. So what'll it be?
Oh, Rick. I'm so sorry. Could you at least look away, sir? I'm really not used to this sort of thing.
My, aren't we shy? Very well. Just don't keep me waiting. Yes, that's a good girl. There's absolutely nothing to be embarrassed about. Psych! I'm gonna have so much fun stripping you bare.
Gotcha, you naughty boy.
Okay. That was... yeah. That was messed up. But that last CG was wild. But yes, that was very messed up. Hey, is that who I think it is? Huh? Oh, look who it is. Fan, my man, it's been a while. What do you mean it's been a while? I just saw you. Am I going crazy? Hey, didn't think I'd bump into you of all people here. Yeah, well, I came over here to sober up from that after... Oh, he's saying it sarcastically. I see. Only to find that they were playing my damn movie. Ended up watching it one last time. Nothing like being reminded of how Leon Dior that got away to get me back to my senses, that's for sure. Although I thought your eyes looked a little teared up for some reason. Guess it wasn't my imagination. If you put it behind you, though, does that mean you're already moving on to your next movie? Normally, I'm not one to say, but you're a good friend, so I'll make an exception and tell you I am, but that's all you're getting. That said, you got a lot of potential in you. A lot of potential. Say, why don't you come make your big acting debut on my next film? You can be that hot as hell bad boy persona I saw you as back in Therabad. You know, the one with the wild hair and the blue flames. I bet... No, I know you'll be as popular as the actual stars themselves. Everybody will love you. I don't know about that. You'll love the theme of it, too. The movie's about dark justice and getting revenge on fate. The kind of material that's right up your alley. I appreciate the offer, I really do, but I think I'll pass. I'm a much better armchair critic than I am an actor. Sure, I'll purchase a brochure. Why not? Okay, now that we've done all that, we can actually resume with the quest.
Let's do this.
Go Judith, exactly. Judith, I might do like a tier list after this, after I'm done with the game, of like just characters from this that are in this game. Judith's probably gonna be S tier. I love Judith. This game's gonna have a lot of S tier characters for me. I just like a lot of this cast a lot. Go to the stable along the river upon which the injured iron steed descend. It's gotta be the body shop, yeah? Well, I'm here now, what? Hey, Juniper fans here. Hi, there you are. Good on you for solving the riddle. You put up the request then? Oh, nope, not me. Just heard through the grapevine what was going on and offered to lend a hand. No way I wasn't gonna pitch in. Pitch into what? Be straight with me here. You can leave all the questions for later. You took the subway here, yeah? I assume your car is gonna be in its usual garage. Mind if I go get it? That came out of nowhere. Y'all should have a key already since this is where I bring my car to get serviced. What are you up to, though? Nothing bad. Surprise, you're getting a nice free car wash on your deer truck. Okay, that's unexpected. Uncle here is gonna give it his best shot too, so we'll get her nice and shiny. Okay, thanks for the offer. A little out of nowhere though. Definitely like that. I definitely like that, but let me pay for it. Nothing scares me more than free stuff. Absolutely not. It's fine. Don't look a gift car wash in the water. But seriously, we don't need your money. Done a splendid job right there of not looking suspicious, you know. Look, fan, don't play hard to get here. You won't owe us a thing. Client's already paid in full. So just shut up and get your car washed. Client? Who the hell puts up an order like this? But fine, since you insist, I'll leave you to it. Great, let me go get her. Uncle, better get your butt into gear while I'm away for the best car wash ever. If I gotta. Okay. She returned, she did so advanced pickup truck. Cool. I'll go on a limb and say he's not going to be one of them. Yeah, he's probably not. We're in B tier? Okay, you can see yourself out. Have a good night. Okie dokie, your baby's here. Leave it to us. She'll shine so bright you won't even need to turn on the headlights. She'll get a nice new waterproof wax finish on the outside and a nice and thorough vacuuming on the inside. And don't you worry about the small details. Uncle's gonna handle the real delicate parts. Excuse you. Thanks for giving it the works. Might not need to polish her myself in a while with all that. You won't regret it. It's always nice to work on a car as nice as yours. Well, I suppose I have to give you this now. Here, get going to the next place while I clean your car. Next? Wait, there's more? Second task. On the gateway to our fair capital lies a merchant whose store carries varieties for every man. Reach him to accomplish this task. Another riddle? And this one ain't any easier than the last one. I'm sure you have questions, and I can't answer any of them. So don't bother asking and go solve the riddle instead. Fine. Guess I'll head to the next spot then. Thanks a bunch, you two. Have a good one. You can do your own thumbnail then? That's rude. I don't get it. What's the point in getting my car washed? What's this client of theirs up to? But with Jennifer and Bradley in on this, it can't be that bad, right? No point in worrying now. If I want an answer, I'm probably gonna have to find one myself. Do I actually have to figure it out, or is it just gonna tell me where? It just tells me where to go. Okay.
Taking off now.
I don't know if he'll be D tier. I don't think I've had any party members that were D tier. There's been characters I'd put in D tier, but nobody that was a party member in any of the games I could think. At least not off the top of my head. On the gateway to our fair capital lies a merchant whose store carries varieties for every man. That's gotta be the department store, yeah? But what am I supposed to do here? Might you happen to be Van Arkride, sir? That's me. I see, congratulations, you're precisely the 333rd customer to visit our store today. Allow me to present you with a gift in honor of this moment. Sure? It's an all-expenses paid invitation to a bathing facility in Tryon Tower. Massage included too, so I believe it would be a fine way to rest away your weariness. What? Since when is it a thing to give out stuff this fancy just for wandering at the right time? Is it not up to your liking? No, it ain't that. It sounds amazing, trust me. Then please accept with our blessing. Allow me to give you this to you. Ooh, what's this? Another riddle, huh? Last task. Reach the place in the business district where 3 pillars stand and you can hear the rushing water. I'll await you there. It's the last one, huh? Well, I will leave you to enjoy the rest of your evening. That's 2 unexpected but awesome gifts I've got now. What's my client's aim here? To put me in their debt? To get me to let my card down? Man, I still got no clue, but I guess I might as well see this through to the end. I'm pretty sure whoever's doing this is doing it because they're like, he won't accept gifts any other way.
Taking off now.
That's my thoughts. As much as you hate him and you won't put him into D tier, then C tier, no. Yeah, he's gonna be probably C tier. Exactly. I don't think he's a bad character. I just think he's kind of eh. Where 3 pillars stand and you can hear the rushing water. Well, that's my best guess. The hotel has those 3 pillars on their logo. Wonder what they got in here this time. Welcome to the Maserati Hotel. Yeah, we'll pronounce it like that. We've been expecting you. Yeah, hi, person. You've been waiting for me? Guess that means you got tied up in this thing too. Indeed I did. First, why not sit down and relax? Surely all this adventuring has made you rather tired. Feel free to unwind while I prepare the grand finale. Well, what's that supposed to mean? Guess there's no point getting all worked up about it. Thank you for your patience. And 3 cheers for your efforts. Wait, what? That's a lot of food. What the hell is this? It's on 2 tables? Holy crap. It's your reward for your tireless work. Bon appetit. Seriously though? He goes, did I die the other day? Am I in heaven? There's this mountain of sweets and it's all mine. Oh, it's so wonderful to see you delighted. It's the least we could have done, truly. Okay, hold the phone for a sec. Without even getting into how the hell I'm gonna eat all this without gaining a billion crum. What's the catch here? Not saying I don't trust you, but I kinda don't trust you. It's too good to be true. Too nice. The hell are you getting at? Nothing. Don't be so presumptuous. Wait, you? Huh? That's a lot of people. Hi. They drive the whole damn city in here for this? That flustered look on your face is just too cute. Well worth the effort of gathering everyone here. We, are the pieces coming together now? Why all these friends and acquaintances of yours are here? No. I mean, I already got your money. You really don't need to pay me back for anything. Oh, but we do. We all wanted to get together to show our appreciation to you, the hardworking Spriggan who's helped us all through this wild year. I mean, that's literally just my job. I don't get it. You're my clients, and I'm your Spriggan. That's all there is to it, really. Oh, read the room, you doofus. This is a more personal way of thanking you. Notice anything? Is it just all the it's just all the people that you did requests for over the course of the game, right? So I'm guessing it's based on who, like, however many people you helped through the game and side quests is who shows up here, is my guess. Alright, thanks Trans and Mira. This we felt was the best way to show our gratitude. All the side quest people? Yeah. We owe it mostly to Brasilia though. She did all the heavy lifting. We thought this might make you happy, and it made us happy to give back to you. We didn't bungle it, did we? You people are impossible. But, thanks. What a day. Does your alignment choices matter for this? Do you get this quest if you haven't done them all up to here? That's another good question. He likes it. I'm happy to see that. Well, without further ado, let's bring out his presents. There's presents, too? I want to know what the presents are. One by one, familiar faces walked up to the Spriggan seat. Do you remember us? You helped us out with the register issue at our work. Hey, don't go blurting that out loud. Anyway, I gave it all back after that. You really saved me there. We heard you have a sweet tooth, so we got you some cream puffs. We made sure to get plenty. Hope you like them. You only missed one. I don't think I've missed any. I think. Ever since you got my wallet back, I haven't lost it again. You've really given me peace of mind. I could live my life again. Thank you so much again for saving me from that stalker. Sure thing. I'm not here to pay anything off. I'm just here because it sounded fun. You like acting all jaded and glum, but there's this softy side rather, that always shines through. You're having fun, aren't you? Zip it. I didn't ask to have fun. Thanks again for helping with that pendant. Wasn't for you and your group, I never would have gotten to know Bruno like that. As thanks, I brought you some Ingiden from Basil. Already here on the table, so I hope you like it. Damn, you know your sweets, huh? I honestly wasn't expecting you to show up in the first place. I hadn't been planning on it, honestly. But somebody wouldn't stop nagging me about it. Do you still remember when I had you look for my boyfriend? I'm happy I was able to finally get closure. Oh, right, we lied to her. I hope Mark did too. So I went and got you a chocolate cream pie. Share it with all the others at your office, will you? Thanks for helping us test out our puzzle game. As thanks, we'd like to give you some gum we're planning to give out as a game reward. This one's a trial run just for you. Ooh, okay. Come join in on the fun again sometime. Sure, if I feel like it. Taught me a lot about security on the orbital net. I've been a lot more careful since you helped me out. Well, that's good. Glad to hear you're keeping safe. You hear from everybody, huh? You really helped me out back there. Yeah, I don't even want to think about what would have happened if you hadn't taken that request. We're still here thanks to you. So here's some homemade chocolate for you. We poured all our all into this. Okay, sure. The real big one is for you, and the rest are for the other people at your office. Make sure to share with them, okay? Of course, I'm not that greedy. Come on. Thanks, I'll dig in later. Thanks for helping my dad. Thanks to you and my son, we cut ties with that awful place for good. So we got you a cheesecake as thanks. I do like cheesecake. Thank you again for helping out this afternoon. Still got a lot of stuff to work out, but we're moving in the right direction now. All thanks to you, I was able to see my grandmother. I just want to thank you again. I got you a famous financier cake from Anchorville. Enjoy it. Oh wow, now you're piquing my interest. But honestly, I didn't do that much. A whole cake for some Spriggan like me? Right, I believe we're last. Okay. Apologize for all the trouble. You really did save me there. Thanks you ever so much. And me too, thanks. And allow me to extend a heartfelt gratitude once more. Okay, I mean, I'm not complaining. I dread to imagine what might have befallen the young miss had you not helped. Okay, I'm grateful. I don't know where the hell I'll store all this, though. Fridge ain't that big. Well, you'll just have to get eating, then. Honestly, though, lighten up. You keep trying to brush off all this thanks and appreciation, but why? Yeah, you're too old to be an edgelord, man. Said the wannabe gangster. You're on the subject, the young Miss Father wished to thank you as well. He has more in store for you than just Tryon Tower Hot Spring ticket. He would like to invite you and all of Arkwright Solutions to a gourmet dinner at the Moriarty's Hotel restaurant. Wait, seriously? That's a real bookie place, isn't it? Whatever that means. Shit, I can't turn that down though. I've heard legends about the seasonal fruitcake. Wonderful. I'm sure Father will be happy to hear that. Honestly, I feel kind of bad having you guys do all this for me. But thanks. Alright, I get it. You got the point across. Just let us thank you, you old grump. And so, the surprise Van Appreciation Day party continued in earnest. All the sweets he couldn't get around to sweeting? Oh, all the sweets he couldn't get around to sweeting got carted off to the office. Eventually, the party drew to a close after Van mingled with his clients and friends, thoroughly gorged himself. But the day wasn't over just yet. Van met a familiar face as he left the hotel. That's almighty. Why'd they have to gang up on me like that? That's not right. I'm allergic to kindness. Yeah, I'm stuffed. Gonna have to hit the gym, feels like. Yeah, sounds like a good problem to have. Maybe, but it ain't my style. Big bunch of softies is what they are. Kind of funny, honestly. I always see the dark side of humanity in my line of work. But this was the opposite. Ain't got a clue how I stumbled into something selfless like that. Really? Who's a true softie? The clients or the Spriggan who went above and beyond to give them peace of mind? Shut up. Something tells me the whole thing was your doing anyway. Am I wrong? Right again. Though young Miss came up with the idea in fairness. She wanted to show her thanks, so she asked her butler to do the rounds. Found this young businessman, you might know him, name's Roderick. And his face lit up like a match when he heard your name. Yeah, I guess we did hit it off a bit. That led them to me, as I already done some research into you on Brazilia's behalf. Figured I'd lend a hand as thanks for how you helped Dingo. That was nothing. Wait, back up a bit. What do you mean you did some digging? Exactly what it sounds like, pardon my nosiness. You're an interesting fellow, you know? Dingle told me a thing or two about you, and I can't deny it got me curious. Might make for a good article. Arkwright, the anti-hero, not the man Edith deserves, but the man Edith needs. How am I supposed to keep a low profile if you slap my face on the front page? I was wondering how that kid got all those guys together. That was the trick, huh? Right on. I gotta hand it to her. I didn't think we'd be able to put on that big a party on such short notice. Such a Batman reference. I was wondering if it was, but I wasn't gonna, like, try to sound dumb. She even roped the department store and that mechanic's place in, too. She's something else. And it all worked to perfection. A big old party with enough sugar to put you in a coma. Come to think of it, that'd make for a great article, too. I can see it now. Heh, I got it. An anti-hero welcome. Arkwright sheds tears at touching tribute. Would you knock it off with the anti-hero shit? And I was not crying. Whatever you say, if you don't mind, I'll be keeping track of your exploits from here on out. Hey, give him a break, will ya? If I have to keep an eye out for him, too. Well, guess journal's gotta eat.
That takes care of that.
Mirror deposit confirmed.
I got 7,500 Mirror, that's a lot. I got +1 to everything. So, does this dialogue change based on whatever you have the most of? Because I guess I was pretty balanced. So I guess the anti-hero thing kind of makes sense.
Off we go.
Although I feel like I picked a lot of chaos answers more than anything else. Oh wait, the optional event's up there. Not in here. Okay. Yes, Mom, I get it. I promise I'll be back in time for New Year's. I'll go ahead and talk to Grammy. What? You already told her? Why wouldn't I? You already went off gallivanting over to Oricion without even telling us. Not to mention what the tabloids have been saying about you. Do you have the slightest idea of how worried we've been over you? I'm not sure. I also went a balanced route with a bunch of chaos. Yeah. I can explain, just make sure you get all your affairs in order and tidy yourself up before you come here, understand? By the by, if there's a special someone you're just getting serious with, you can totally bring them over with you if you want. Your mom won't mind. Give me a break, you're asking the impossible. Sounds like an important family call. I won't butt in. The sound of it, she's talking to her mom. As far as I know, she was a theater actress and the second Grimcat. Tough nut to crack. Her grandma's probably worse, though. She was a transit singer and the first Grimcat. You wouldn't want to mess with her. You realize I have better things to do with my life, right? Like, I don't know, my career is the biggest movie act. Excuse me? What do you mean, look for someone at work? You're not seriously expecting me to do that. Okay, that was funny. Okay. So, what else is there to do? As long as I've been here, I still get lost in here. Is that bad? It's probably bad. I don't know if I could do this optional thing yet either. We could try again. What level is everybody? 66. Okay, we're still not 68. Never mind, I'm not gonna try it. I'll try it later. I will try that later. Your 2 point. Oh! Thank you for pointing out the 2 points. I did not notice those. Okay, well, no. maybe. Okay, I'm definitely doing hers. I'll leave it up to you guys. What should we do with the last one? I'm doing Judas. I'm kind of leaning toward Bergard's. Ren's already maxed out, so I don't really feel like we need to do his. I'm kind of interested in his the most. So I'm kind of thinking we'll do Masters. I think that makes the most sense. You think so too? Okay. Yeah, let's do that. Since when do you own that van? That's an excellent question. I don't, just borrowing it from a friend who runs a repair joint. I'll say, tonight's too pretty a night to waste it riding alone. Mind if I tag along? If your unworthy old student won't put a damper on your night, that is. Alright, you can come. Let's go. Nothing wrong with a master and his former student going out on an adventure here and there. I'm going to roll down Highway 12. Try to keep up with me. You got it. Lead the way. You look more comfortable riding a normal bike than I was expecting. I think that's a compliment, right? I heard you're in dying love as to cars, so this comes to something as a surprise. I've borrowed one from a friend a few times since they hit the market a couple years ago, but that's about all the riding experience I got. Nothing beats my Ingrid, but I'll give you that it's nice to feel the wind in your hair when you're out on the road. That it is, a fine benefit that only two wheels can offer. Another being that attractive women often strike up conversations with me in pit stops and such like. Well, look who's popular. You really are living it up now, huh? I sure hope I'm like you or President Rocksmith when I'm your age. It's a luxury that only the aged get to enjoy when they are freed from the shackles of obligation that have held them all their lives. Still, there's plenty that only the young can enjoy in life, so I suggest you and your friends do just that. I don't know if I'm really that young anymore, but I get you. So, I take it they're the real reason you plan to go off on your own. They're trying to keep their distance, but there's three cars behind us and two ahead. Well, I thought it a shame I spoiled an otherwise pleasant evening. I intended to lead them out to the outskirts of the city. Well, they seem nice. Those guns are Zect armaments models, yeah? So, you're from the company? We didn't have to fight you in the underground, even if we've dealt with you in the past. I'm well aware that you have been following me around these past few days. I would assume that is because you have somehow learned my former name. That's right, Roaring Lion. We thought you were finally dead, but here you are, scrolling around with some pseudonym. We're here to pay you back for what you did to our company. Just what did you do? 4 years ago, they were testing a new weapon in an area I was operating in. During the test, local civilians were placed in danger. I then stopped it by destroying the weapon and taking care of their members. Pretty cut and dry then. Sounds to me like you got what you deserved. Not the best justification to be following someone around. If you hadn't interfered in our test, our company would be seeing even greater success than it already has. So now he's lost the power of his, it's time he answered for his actions. And if you're going to get in our way, Spurgeon, we'll take you down right with him. You are way underestimating my master here, if you honestly think you could take him down. No, I think this may be the perfect chance to show me what you currently know. Do not use your stun caliber. Show me the fruits of your Kunlun school teachings instead. Alright, if that's what you want. It's been a while since I last had to fight hand to hand, but here we go. Very good, let's begin. What the hell? I was pretty sure we were actually gonna fight. How is he still so strong even without his old abilities? You'll regret this, Spriggan. Whew, sure put me through my paces. Please don't make me fight people packing advanced weaponry with my bare fists again. Yet you triumphed, did you not? Your current combat style may be a mix of the Kunlun School and Hollow style. But I see that you did not, that you did indeed fight using only the techniques that I taught you. Of course, if I didn't, this would have been all for nothing. You took advantage of being targeted to make me remember my Kunlun roots. You could have handled those guys on your own just fine, but you chose to invite me along just for that. Man, you really haven't changed at all. Still, I do hope it went some way to reminding you of how you used to be. You looked to the future when you were training under me, more than you do now at least. Well, I'll admit, it did take me back. You taught me to be calm and one in spirit with the land and the Kunlun Mountains, to find a way forward using the energies coursing through us. Those teachings are more relevant than ever now that I'm working with so many others who aren't so sure where they belong. Indeed, and I hope you'll always keep that in your heart. Remember what you have created throughout the life you have chosen, and what is truly capable of binding you. Only you can face your demons, but I'll do all I can to aid you. For you will always be my student, and I will always be proud of you. I'll do my best to keep that in mind. Thank you very much, Master. Then let us return to the city. I thought I ought to be able to enjoy the journey back with my student much more now that the matter has been dealt with. That's our master, alright. So he's just as good to his unofficial student then, too. Not all that surprised. That's simply his way. Once he makes up his mind to guide someone, he will never turn his back on them. Well, he did a decent enough job in Rission, so let's hope we can count on him at least a little in the future. Only time will tell if that's truly the case. That's pretty cool.
You have grown so much.
SCLM support effect +5. Alright, so we got one more, and like I said before, we're gonna do Judas, because she is very interesting to me. Received a call from Judah. Together they headed to the site of Grimcat's supposed latest heist. Hey, she's got the outfit. Or the disguise, I probably should call it. Thank you for coming. Don't sweat it. Something's bugging you. Better take care of it ASAP. So what are we looking at? Is this where Grimcat hit? You mean the fake Grimcat? There was this fake calling card left behind. Huh. Fam Thief Grimcat has stolen your treasure. It's just chicken scratch on a dirty piece of paper. I know, right? Right? Talk about disrespect. If they're going to go around posing as me, they could at least put some effort into it, like matching the stationery at least. That really what's bothering you here? Actually, no. How did you even get that in the first place? After tracing their steps, I was able to predict where they would strike next, sort of. I got here after the fact, but I did manage to beat the cops by a bit. No small fry if they could shake you off at least. Yeah, they've got the acrobatics to match at least. But I'm sure it's just a matter of time before I catch up though. So I figured I'd call in the cavalry just in case. It's off in pursuit of fake Grimcat. Her investigation suggested the fake Grimcat would strike multiple targets in one night. Their goal is to catch the fake Grimcat before they struck again. Footmarks are faint, but they're visible. Pretty clear are perps running on the rooftops. They have the gall to steal my name, but not my methods. I run on walls, damn it, not rooftops. Guess they're a lousy Grimcat copycat, huh? They aren't just targeting the rich and corrupt either. They're widening the scope to ordinary citizens. That just makes them a common thug. No, they're worse than that. They're pure and utter scum. Grimcat is a virtuous thief who only steals to punish the wicked, and this dirtbag is only interested in lining their own pockets. Damn, you sure are pissed about this. And how could I not be? I inherited the mantle from Mom and Grammy. This role means the world to me. No, it's not just that. This is a way of life I've believed in since I was a little girl. And I happen to be very proud of it. So of course I'm angry. The name is being dragged through the mud by a money-grabbing asshole. Alright, time to rein it in. I get why you're mad as hell, but I'm gonna need you to cool your jets before we go after the imposter. You might be a super-powered badass thief lady, but you're still human. One careless move and it could be curtains for us. Fine, I get the picture. I guess I am a little heated right now. Gotta ask though, since it's on my mind, why are you going this far to help me out? I thought you didn't work for free. Copycat only started prowling the streets this past week, yeah? If you weren't so busy helping us clean up the mafia, you'd have mopped the floor with this two-bit crook by now. You're kind of this mess because of me, so I figured I should pay back the debt I owe. Why are you giving me that look? Nothing, it's just that while I do appreciate the help and everything, something you said rubbed me the wrong way. It's always pay off my debts this, or settle my debt that with you. Doing favors isn't like paying off a bar tab, you know? You aren't one to pull your punches, are you? Got that right. I like to be frank with people, whether they're a close friend or a complete stranger. And while I'm on a roll, I might as well tell you, you're not off the hook for that little incident in Longlai. And here I was thinking what happened in Longlai would stay in Longlai. Why don't I just turn the other cheek? Will another slap help you forgive and forget? No way, I won't let you off that easy. Figured enough. Together they continued following the imposter's trail. By cross-referencing the leads they had so far with information on that horrible network, they finally identified the culprit. And then... the culprit's in a freaking trench coat? Like taking candy from a baby. Better stow the goods back at base before I go out for round 2. So this really is your base. Hi. Huh? The real Grimcat? First you pick your jaw up off the floor, faker. You didn't really think you were going to get away with using my name forever, did you? Well, not a bad little operation you had going here. After getting fired from the circus, you took to performing on the streets. But when things started getting hectic, the opportunity to copy Grimcat and steal shit was just too good to pass up. How do you know so much about me? Whatever, I've been in tighter pinches than this. Damn. Your impression ain't half bad. Is now really the time to mess with me? He's getting away. I think not. Oh, hi. What are you doing here? The hell are you doing here? I heard some unsavory rumors regarding a Grimcat imposter and decided to investigate the matter myself. Though it's clear now it would be swiftly resolved regardless of my intervention. That's right, I totally could have handled this on my own. Is she here no matter what, or is she here because I partnered with her? Still, thanks Yin. Well, what's done is done. Let's get out of here. They then left the apprehended imposter in front of the police station with a note from the real Groomcat. After visually confirming the culprit's arrest, the three once more vanished into the night.
You sure know how to turn on the charm.
It's because she's in the
Not
area
that
to the
you
after
can
party?
out-charm
Okay.
me, of course.
That one was a little shorter. It's still fun, but that one was a little shorter. All in all, though, I'm glad we did hers. The two I picked, I think were really good. I liked learning more about Master and like his connection with Van. And then that scene right there. I mean, we got to see Risha and Grimcat. Can't complain about that.